Hi to all, my name is Andrei, or you may call me Andrew. I want to show you my project of Cloud CAN bus decoder, can2sky.com. Main idea of this project, you have CAN bus data recorded like this, and the service will present log in a readable form of parameters. You will be able to build plots for analysis. Standard CAN bus frame and extended frame formats are supported. English is not my native, sorry, but I'm trying. After registration by email, you will enter home screen of the dashboard. You can upload your first log there, and also you may look public logs of another users. Every log you have loaded, you can make private or public, and public logs can be commented and reviewed by another users. Let's open, for example, log from Tesla car. You will see a list of recognized parameters in the left part of window. There are some parameters which were recognized by server. They have a white background, and some parameters are not recognized and they have a red background. Server doesn't know about this ID of this message. Also, server shows minimum and maximum value of parameter during the time of recorded log. We can build a plot based on recognized parameters. Just click on the interesting parameter. Data plot will appear. Also, we may see a byte array of CAN message with timestamps, and bytes which represented by data plot are marked by red color. Because, as you know, in the CAN bus, one message can carry several parameters. So one message, one parameter group number, PGN, contains several parameters, and only one of them is presented on a plot. In next videos I will show you how to use data plot instrument for understanding of unrecognized CAN bus data parameters and make a decoder more advanced. Now we will load our first CAN bus log on server, because we cannot do much with this public log. It's in read-only mode. But you can leave your comments on the public log and maybe give some advices to the log owner how to interpret unrecognized parameters. Let's go to the main dashboard and we'll load our first CAN bus log. Service supports several CAN bus log formats. First one is CAN log from CAN hacker device, which is pretty popular in Russia, and this is how this log looks like. This is example for extended CAN bus frame from commercial vehicles. J1939, and this is can hacker log from cars standard data frame 11-bit. Also, we can use can dump data output, which is widely used on Linux mini computers like Raspberry, Orange, etc. It's an open utility and free, so we can convert this log too. The next format is plain CSV format, and it's the most general interface to our service. If you have a data log of unsupported format, you can convert it using Excel to CSV. And note that CAN bus data log should contain data stamps, because our service builds plots, and we need to have a timestamp to build plot. So if you CAN bus log doesn't have it, you can add timestamps, for example, in Excel. So go back to our first data log. We should enter the fields of brand, model, year, and maybe some comments. I can recommend to put detailed information into these fields because it will simplify your work with service in future, and maybe will help you in cooperation with your colleagues using this service. And drag and drop our log into this field. Server will analyze data and advise for us suitable data parsers. When we talking about commercial vehicles like truck, buses, agriculture tractors, harvesters, most likely they will have extended CAN bus data frame and data log which corresponds to SAE J1939 format. We have several J1939 parsers, and you can choose which is better according to number of recognized parameters which shown in brackets. This number 3 means that 3 identifiers were found similar with CAN bus standard. For cars it's not so evident, because you may load log from Chrysler, and you will see that Chrysler parser offers you 5 identifiers and Volkswagen offers you 15 identifiers, but it doesn't mean that Volkswagen parser will work for you, because it will have just similar identifiers, but they have totally different meanings. So for cars, try to choose parser most suitable by brand and not for numbers in brackets. Here are our results, and it was decoded according to J1939 parser. It's a log from harvester, and it's typical that we have a lot of unrecognized parameters. It's a usual thing for harvesters that driving data are recognized because they was made according to J1939 standard, but some very specific harvester data like productivity, moisture, and other parameters of collecting grain, they were made as extension for J1939, and we just don't know how to decode that. It's maybe your task in future. In J1939, usually manufacturer-specific CAN bus parameter started with double F, and we already tried to add some manufacturer parameters. As you can see, there are some data from case, but we have another brand of harvester. It's a Russian Rostelmash, and it's a very little hope that same parameter means same data shown in this parser. I think this message contains different data. We can click on unrecognized parameters to show its data and try to understand its meaning. Every byte which was changed during the log time marked by its color. So if we see a color byte, that means this parameter is changing. In this parameter we can see that latest byte is changing, and we will try to build a plot to understand what does it mean. Click Add SPN button, and the service will offer you to save this data parser under another name, because you cannot edit default parsers, but you can build new one based on this base data parser. So enter name. Saving will take some time. Finish it. Now to make this new data parser active, we should choose option person using another DBC file and choose our custom parser.